My name is Samantha Shiflett, and I'm about to do my persuasive speech. Here's my audience. So, let's begin. School testing has exceeded its necessary value and can be fixed by returning to authenticated education and real-world testing. We have changed education to high-stakes testing. So, my big question is, what year did America gain their independence? Most Americans can't even answer this question because it's just been something that they had to memorize, get an A on the test, and forget. Nowadays, people would rather talk about the latest episode of The Bachelor than talk about actual things that are going on in society. Because they don't have to know these things. They don't have to understand politics and mathematics and have a high vocabulary to be able to succeed in our society anymore. Because it's all about memorize this, ace this test, get the school money, and move on. What about the people who are poor test takers? So, by pulling back on high-stakes testing and pushing forward on real hands-on experience, we can fully change the idea of educational system. So, to start off, I have two political, this says, high-stakes testing is developing a love of learning. So this is just an ironic picture of the fact that someone has to write on the board over and over again to force it into their head that this is good, and you see this little boy is not happy about this. And in the very similar, sitting in a job interview, how has high school prepared you for the job? I can only answer questions. So through my speech today, I'm going to talk about what is high-stakes testing, what is high-stakes testing, why is it harmful for students in today's society, and how we can change this. So let's dive in. High-stakes testing is any test that makes important decisions about the student's life. So in 17 states currently, students have to pass a high-stakes test to get their diploma. If you can't pass, you don't get your diploma. It doesn't matter if you have straight A's all through school. You cannot get your diploma. And 7 more states have this on their board to add this as part of their law. That would make 24 out of 50 of our states require students to pass a high-stakes test to get their diploma. How is that fair? High-stakes testing, it causes an overall importance. So if you pass the high-stakes test, here's your diploma and your school gets money. So now that we understand what high-stakes testing is, why is this a bad thing? Isn't this a good thing? If students are passing, your school gets money, you get your diploma, you've proved you learned something, right? Wrong. Experts admit that preparing for standardized testing can take away subject areas that aren't tested. So high-stakes testing are usually in math and reading language arts. So social studies, science, the arts, they're all getting pushed aside. And many schools are making it so that social studies and science isn't even being taught anymore. So now you have kids graduating from high school who have no idea how the society runs because they never had to take government. Because it's not part of the test. Our school doesn't get money for it. They don't have to know it. So, how can we fix this? Although we can't take away high-stakes testing because it is part of the law, we as teachers and parents can push for better understanding. Teachers don't have to teach to the test. They don't have to teach exactly what is on the test, how it's written. You can do hands-on experience. You can do fun learning. You can go on field trips, have them make a project. and then teach them ways to take the test. Don't teach directly to the test. So overall, by pulling back on high-stakes testing, we can return to teaching students values and life skills that help them become the person God intended them to be. Not just a robot that can regurgitate information over and over and over and forget it when they don't need it. We want to teach real people. We want to have a society of people who can talk about things other than The Bachelor, who can have conversations. Thank you. Thank you. And as you can tell, my audience is still here.